already know who it is. You already know. Come on into the room. To get Neytiri, Janae. Back at it, back at it, back at it. Come on in. It's another day, another rising. Know what I mean? From the Chronicles of the Bad. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Let me go ahead and place the topic of discussion into. Peace, y'all. Share this video. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Hey, hi, Herman. Hey, Aset. Hey, Rod the Murder. Hey, everybody. I'm just putting the topic of discussion into the thingamajiggy. Share this video if you can. Let's see. Peace, y'all. Sure, I see myself. I love myself. Okay, let's see. Y'all can hear the birds chirping. Let's see. What I was talking about? Okay. Alright. Peace reflections. Hopefully I can pin this. The importance of knowing thyself. Hey, peace reflection. I'm glad you're in the room because I was just about to mention you. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can pin it. Please pin it. Come on. I don't know why Instagram be doing this. They really gotta fix this pin thing. But anyway, peace, y'all. So, topic of discussion is the importance of knowing thyself. So I just got a numerology reading done by the beautiful, I believe it's Fiania, right there, Fiania the Christ. Go ahead and get your numerology readings done by your girl. Know what I mean? She on point with the shits. Know what I mean? Like, everything is so beautifully said and everything is so accurate. Like, go ahead and get your numerology readings. And this is why it's so important. The bird's still chirping. I'm in Thailand. This is the rising, like literally 8 o'clock in the rising. So yeah, they just chirping and communicating after a rainstorm. Any hoosers, fire like fire Naya. So it's fire Naya, or is it fire Nia? Okay, you help me out? Just go ahead and help me out. Anyway, just go ahead and get your numerology readings done by her. The reason being is because, as you all know, we're in the information age, right? The age of Aquarius. And like Master Chief Eligio the Christ says, is now the stage and the age to know thyself, right? And the importance of knowing thyself is coming in tune of who you truly are, which is God, and remembering who you truly are. So when I got this numerology reading done, like, it just made sense about my life. Everything that's going on right now in this moment, it just makes perfect sense. In my numerology reading, you know, it's told me that the master number 11 is some kind of, like, she said, I do blood work. So I'm like, when it comes down to like nutrition and health, I was leaning more towards that. So it was like, yo, that makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? Why I feel like I'm like wanting to just spread the word about health. Why I feel like I want to be a nutritionalist. Why I feel like I just want to like be a herbalist. Why do I feel these ways? Because this is in my chart. This is who I am as a person, as a being, in my genetic makeup. And knowing yourself is so very important, because in Babylon, let me tell you what they try to do in Babylon. They try to make you someone yet you're not. They literally program you through the television, telling lies to your vision and everything of that sort. Social media and just the environment itself. Just the environment itself snatches you away from your true natural form. Now, this is why carbonation speaks about going into the tropics, going into a natural environment, because first and foremost, you are the sun. So the sun is going to actually activate you in all your genomes and your DNA, Nicole. All your DNA it gets activated through the sunlight, through the sun rays, the sun codes. How I know this? Hey, carbonation spoke about this. And also, I'm living proof. Like, I'm here in the tropics, and I'm literally getting activated by the sun codes and the environment itself. And placing myself in around an environment with a lot of green, a lot of trees, a lot of earth, a lot of things that's is keeping me stimulated. It's awakening me. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm being pushed towards knowing thyself, knowing myself even more, because I'm surrounded by God and a God energy, surrounded by love, nature, a vibrational frequency that's helpful for my growth. Now, Babylon, what they do in Babylon is, like I said, they program you, and also is like, in a sense, what they do back in the in a they put like basically genetically modified information into your DNA by the foods, by the things, the entertainment things over there. Like, everything just speaks out not the truth. Everything out there just speaks out like, I'm trying to change you, I'm trying to mold you, I'm trying to keep you away from knowing who you truly are. Literally. So I can understand why it's being promoted to go to the tropics of Cancer and the tropics of Capricorn, between those two lines, because in this area you can also be activated. You know what I'm saying? You'll start to remember things. You start to know who you are, who you truly meant to be here. And knowing thyself is very important, because then you'll be able to carry out your mission here. And doing the mission is what's going to help you ascend. You know what I'm saying? That it don't make no sense to not do the mission. And the mission is you. You are the mission. You are the message. And the only way you become the message is becoming yourself, be knowing thyself. So this is why knowing thyself is very important, and getting your numerology reading and your astrology, knowing your astrological programming. Shout out to Carbonation and Master Chief Eligio the Christ for putting me on this stuff, because it is very vital to know your astrology. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say, if I know my Venus is in Sagittarius, this is in the 10th house. The 10th house is about status and, image and everything like that. So that means, like, I like to have my with my lovers. I like to, since I'm already a born leader, since I'm master number 11. Also, I'm also a Capricorn. So Capricorns is a cardinal sign that's in the leadership role. They take leadership. So I want my partner to also be leadership. That's why I never worked out with some weak ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. Like, that makes perfect sense to me. And knowing yourself, it can save you a whole lot of drama and a whole lot of time. And also my numerology reading, that Nia, so is it Fire? So it's Naya. So that means it's Naya then. So Fire, Naya. All right. So what she did would give me my numerology reading. And in my numerology, it said that I like bad boys that turns into kings, which really made much sense, because it's like, yo, my exes, bruh, they be like, they were slick on the bad tip. Like, they were slick on some low vibrational stuff, but when I got into their lives, they instantly turned into kings. It's like I Badu'd them. Like, Badu'd them. Like, literally, like, but I'm gonna stay humble. Because that's just the phrase I'm trying to talk about. But it just makes perfect sense to me, because I've always liked bad boys. I always liked somebody, a guy who had morals, but had like some kind of past that made them like tough. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, like, that makes perfect sense. That's why I'm attracting these kind of dudes. And people who are weak-minded never ever stuck around me, never could like really be with me. So it's just, I'm just making an example. I'm just using examples, okay, of what truly resonated with me. And this is really important. Like, to really know who you are and knowing thyself is really important, because when you come into a place of knowing who you are, then that's where your true power comes in, when you start to manifest things like that, because now you're in your true element, you're in your true desires, in your true everything, in your true essence of being. So for the past few days, I asked the universe, which is myself, I asked myself, like, yo, why am I in this predicament? What am I here doing? And the message that I got instantly was to relax, to learn how to live, to relax. You know what I'm saying? In Babylon, all they want to do is hustle and bustle. All they want to do is work. All they want to do is like, oh, I want to go this way, I want to go that way. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. I was placed in this environment to show myself that I can live freely. So I remember, Babylon is a state of mind. So uh, when you're in a trapped state of mind, like in a prison, thinking that you always got to do something, thinking that you have to go again, be in a system, thinking that you have to do something that you don't want to do and live a way that you don't want to live, that's prison in your mind. So I came out here into nature. I came out here into the tropics, and the tropics showed me myself in many ways, and the tropics also showed me I can relax. I can attract everything and anything that I need if I just relax and be myself and just learn about yourself. All I have to do is just learn about myself. Just learn yourself and do what you're supposed to do here. Because when I start to learn myself, I start to resonate with the things that I've been doing, and I start to trust myself more, because it's like the things that I want to do, the ideas that come into my mind, I can trust it now. It's not like I'm in Babylon and the things that I want to do is contradicted by society's norm or society's ways, or what co-workers or bosses over there wants me to do, or family members want me to do over there. It's me being by myself in this time of isolation and figuring out who I am, and being okay with that, and trusting myself, trusting the universe, trusting my universe. So I'm in this place and stage, like I'm chillaxing. I'm doing stuff, but not really chillaxing, but like really getting to know, actually getting to work, doing the work. And the work is getting to know yourself, like literally knowing yourself. Because when you know yourself, you're able to know others. You're able to understand others. You're able to resonate on a frequency of understanding, because love is understanding. So when you understand yourself, you're automatically placed in a paradigm of happiness, bliss, and joy, and unconditional abundance, because we are abundant. You know what I'm saying? Does this make sense? I hope it makes sense, because I'm just going in. I'm going in. So it's like, all right, so I'm in this place when I'm just making my own time, doing my own schedule, you know, providing for myself, utilizing my talents and my gifts and my abilities that I learned about myself and I was gifted with, and doing my creating cosmic currency. Literally creating cosmic currency, literally, like literally focusing on something and allowing it to be attracted to me by keeping my thoughts pure, keeping my vibration high, and also just speaking into existence what I already have, and what I desire. So it's like, yo, like this is life. This is why it's so important to know yourself. If you know yourself and you start to do what resonates with you and only you start to attract the life that you've been wanting, the life that's the least resistant, the life that actually fits you best. So I know I'm a master number 11. I know that I love to learn. I know that I'm all about spiritual growth, because also my soul urge number is 7. When 7 is the spiritual number and 11 is an intuitively spiritual number. So I'm all about the spiritual, baby. I'm all about the growth and evolving, and I'm all about the teaching. I'm all about learning. I'm all about being a student to life. So it's like, of course, naturally, I was going to be attracted to a group of people that's all about being a student to life. That's all about learning and evolving and growing, and natural. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, when people try to tell me about my life, when people try to tell me about what I should be doing with my life, what should I be doing with my name, what should I be doing with my brand, what should I be doing with my business, what should I be doing with myself, regardless. It's like, all I have to do is listen to myself, because I have an intuition that's guiding me 24/7, and I'm able to discern that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also within my numerology chart, she told me that I reincarnated here 20 times. That shit resonated like fuck, because it's like, I feel like I've been here so many times. I got so much knowledge and wisdom within my genetic, in my DNA, in my energy. You know, since energy never dies, it's always just transmuted somewhere else, or transformed and transmuted somewhere else. So I transferred to different vessels in different parts in the planes of this earth. She said I was here like mad times. I was like, yo, that really resonates with me. And I was here in many forms. So I have all these perspectives of life that I'm here to share with the world. And I'm here to travel. You know what I'm saying? So when people try to tell me to stay put, ooh, when they try to tell me to stay put in Babylon, let me tell you this. People in Babylon are only programmed to know what they know. And that's going against who they are. So when people in Babylon trying to tell you who you are, what you should do, it's like, oh, snap. I've been getting all these I did not know I was getting all these comments, bro. I'm just sitting here looking at this one spot and I'm like, yo, no one commented something? But I see it now. Okay, I see y'all. What I was saying, they're like programmed to be robots. So it's like so it's like it's trying to push you away from who you're truly meant to be, who push you away from who you're truly meant to be here on this earth. So it's like when people try to tell me to stay put, and my soul travels, I'm a wanderer, baby. When if I'm people try to tell me to stay put in Babylon, and I know that I cannot be a part of a system that I haven't even created for myself. I create the system for myself. I'm the one that tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who says, okay, like it's time for you to go here. It's time for you to go here. Okay, your soul made a contract with certain people before coming here on this earth plane. My soul made contracts with many people here, and I have to learn these lessons with these people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, and it's not even just people, it's just the energy. You know what I'm saying? So I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I know. I know where I'm going. And it's like I fully trust in myself, no matter what people think about it, wherever the opposition is, wherever people didn't want me to come to Thailand. Of all places, Thailand. Of all places, Thailand, people try to like put fear on top of me for traveling, doing my soul's purpose to travel and to learn and to teach and also be a student. You know what I'm saying? To travel, my soul, that's my soul's purpose. And people try to tell me not to do it, and I'm living the best life I've ever lived. Like I'm living so wonderfully out here. Like there was times where yes, I was going through it like that. Yeah, I was going fucking through it, and oh man, I'm not gonna lie, like that shit was mentally traumatic. That shit was like all these things. But at the same time, to go through the suffering and to really still take the message, take the lesson out of that, that's true growth. That's one of the teachers of the Buddha. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people will try to tell you not to do certain things, but your soul knows where to go. Your soul knows who to be with. Your soul knows who you are. And that is what is so important, by knowing thyself, knowing your soul, knowing your energy, knowing what is right and from wrong, knowing what is wrong and right is just perspective, knowing what truly resonates with you. So I want to make love to you. Whoa, buddy, let's not go there now. Let's not go there. All right, so back to what I was saying. Like, so this is why knowing thyself in this moment in time, this is why we are being activated. We are being activated right now in this moment in time. That light workers here are being activated to separate themselves, isolate themselves from the society's norms, and really get to know thyself. And people who are also knowing thyself will come together, and we become this whole unit of knowing thyself and actually teaching and knowing the knowledge. Know your astrological program, of course. Yes, Master Teacher Tron in the building. Hey, I love myself. I see you, reflection. Oh yes, it's exactly like I said before. Knowing your astrological programming, knowing your astrological chart, your natal chart, getting your natal chart done, and reading upon yourself. Boom! It may automatically puts you in a state of knowing thyself. That's why I did, like, literally yesterday. I was spending hours upon hours reading up on myself, and I'm just like, yo, I'm the shit. Like, I'm the shit, bro. Like, I started loving myself even more. And that's when we say I love myself, is I understand myself. I know myself. Like, this is the shit. Like, I'm God, bro. Like, it's really, really miraculous and miracle working. It's so beautiful to love yourself and to know yourself every single time. So that's why I'm like, this is why I like you. Hold on. Did I? Please do not disturb the classroom by hitting on the teacher. How do I do this? There you go. There you go. Sorry, you can't disturb this classroom right now. So it's like, this is why I have to tell you guys, getting your extra, and this is why I'm so pushed to, ooh, I feel so happy in my heart, because it's like, wow, I love this. This is why it makes so much sense. This is why I'm being pushed towards astrology. This is why I literally said to myself, I want to become a numerologist, and not even want to become, I am a numerologist. I am learning more numerology. And then Yashua came in my inbox with a beautiful numerologist. She's right there saying yes with the fairies. Is it Naya? Is it Naya? or Fire Naya. So I'm gonna think is Naya. So she does my numerology chart, and I'm just like, yo, like what the fuck, bro? This is wonderful. Like I'm being pushed towards astrology and numerology because it's in my astrological programming. It's in my numerology chart. It's in me. It's in my genetic codes, in my DNAs, my 1 1 2 2s to the ones to the twos. It's in me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, wow, like this stuff really actually resonates. This actually works, and knowing thyself makes you love yourself so much more. So let me tell you this is important. It's really important to know who you are, know who you truly are, and get to know yourself, and actually get to know yourself by also studying like people who also like get to know themselves, like people who are attracted to you after this, after knowing yourself. When you start to know yourself, people who do not know themselves has no choice but to like distance themselves away from you, because it's now like now you're carrying a vibrational frequency of, oh, I feel like I'm the shit. I feel like I know myself. So people who are inauthentic with themselves cannot be in my vibrational space. They can't really talk to me. They have nothing to say to me. They really, it's like, what are you really doing? And if people who are not being the truth of themselves, who actually want to be true to themselves, will come to you and be vibrated towards you so they can actually see an example. You know what I'm saying? So this is a truly vital, important information. That's why, and when you start to know yourself and you truly coming into your natural ego of who you truly are, like your sun sign is your ego, you know, and when you come into the ego of who you really truly are, I am my ego, is like, now I know I am who I am. Now I know I don't have to be anything else but what society wants me to be. Oh, there's the fireman, there's the policeman, there's the doctor, there's the, no, not all that stuff. I'm just going to vibrate towards what I love to do and just do that and just be that. You know what I'm saying? I love nutrition. I love health. I love numerology. I love astrology. I love herbs, being an herbalist. I love nature. I love everything that is within me to love. And I'm going to just resonate on that and express my creativity through that. I'm gonna express myself and express, God wants to express himself through me and all up through my being, so I'm gonna be that. But I have to know who God is. Like literally when I started, this is how my journey started. I said, God, who are you? Only to find myself. Ooh, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this again. I literally asked the question. This is how I broke the spell of religion. This is how I broke my spells. Ask God, who are you? Like, I want to know who God is. What are you? Who are you? What is God? What is this? Who is this? Like, like Master Teacher says, what is this? Where am I? Like, what am I here to do? Boom. All God shows you is you are God. You create your reality. And look, and I remember I started to really awaken in nature. In nature, when we start to understand that we are nature, and I was literally looking at my feet yesterday, like I'm all over the place. Moon and Gemini, guys. Hold on. I started looking at my feet yesterday, and I'm just like, wow, like these look like freaking roots. And I started touching my hair. I'm like, wow, I'm a palm tree. And I started looking at my skin, like, wow, like I'm a walking, breathing trunk. Like, wow. So it's like, wow, like when we start to understand we are nature and we place ourselves around nature, we understand ourselves. And I started to truly start and tap into who I am in nature. I'm telling you, like, it's like the Avatar. It's like the Avatar. Like, I feel like I'm Korra. Literally. Like, it's like, wow. Like, I am in love with love. Love is a wonderful thing. And when you start to love yourself, I love myself. Meaning, wow, I love my being. I love God. I love me. I love everything about me. I love everything. I love myself. I love my reflections. I see myself in my reflections. Oh my goodness. My life is beautiful. My life is beautiful. So with that being said, to attract a beautiful life to you, it is really vital and important to know thyself. Know who you truly are and tap into that frequency. Boom. That's all. I feel like that's all I have to say, y'all. Like literally, that's all in my heart. Like I literally just expressed my heart, and this is why I'm doing what I do. Like this is why I make an effort to come on every day and talk this shit, because this is who I am. That's what I love to do. This is my path. I love to come on and to teach, and to not even just teach but learn as well. I love to express my truth because that's in my astrological program, and that's in my numerology chart, and naturally I attract a soul family that also does the same. Question: do you look younger than your Babylon age? You tell me. Like, people say I look 16. Do I look 16 to you? Because I'm definitely not 16 in Babylon age. You tell me. If anybody want to ask any questions about anything, go ahead and ask questions like right now. I love myself. I'm actually Babylon age of 23, 23, and my birthday, or my solar return is in January, so it's next month. But we don't celebrate birthdays around here, so whatever. How old are you? Like I said, 23, Babylon age. I'm turning 24 next month, but I'm actually just zero. I have no age. I'm limitless. I've been here 20 times. I've been in this earth plane 20 times, so I'm actually infinite. I'm actually infinite. I'm probably like, wow, so much, so much. What made you think? What made you think of traveling to Thailand? I feel like I made a contract before getting here to return to this land. I've been to this land before. Like, this is somewhere I've been in my past life, and I was being called here. Literally, I was being called here. I feel like I had to learn certain things here, and this was my safe haven. This is why I called out to the universe, like, bring me to my safe haven where I can, live somewhere that's very, inexpensive, like around my spending area, and because I'm a Capricorn, I think about finances, boom, as whatever, and that's actually spiritually helping me, growing me, evolving me, and what healed me. And I was brought here. And little do I know that I was here in my past life. I literally recognized a tree, and Tisha wouldn't tell you about this, but yeah, I'm not in tune, right? No, I am in tune. We went to a forest with some guy who lives in the forest, and there was this tree. It was a big old tree, and I instantly was like, "Whoa, look at this tree! What kind of tree is this?" Like, I was like asking questions because this tree was like, wow, like I felt something with this tree. And the guy said, yeah, this is a sacred tree. This tree people come and pray to all the time. This tree's been here for a long time. And I don't know what, even thinking about this makes me want to cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm highly sensitive, guys. 11, number 11 here. So it was like, wow. Oh, goodness gracious. I noticed the tree. I recognized the tree, right? And I don't know what happened. I started speaking this other language, and I started like going in with this other language while walking toward this tree. And I ran up and hugged the tree. Because it's like I knew this tree from somewhere, right? And I was like, oh my God. And I started crying on this tree, while hugging this tree. Like, I'm sitting here crying hard. I'm sitting here crying hard, y'all. Like, this tree and me go way back. And it's like, okay, all right, y'all. I apologize, y'all, but it is really real out here, right? This tree and me like have like this bond, like, yo, like, where you been? Like, I'm here, I'm back here. Like, this is how I felt with this tree. And it's like, yo, like, they didn't even know how to meet the medicine man and Tisha didn't even know how to react towards me, like, really hugging the tree, but to like really feel warm about it, because it's like, yo, like, it was like I was reconnected with an old friend. And the tree told me to piss on the tree, like, literally, like, that's how you mark your territory. You like literally, you see how guys come out blocking not guys, animals go out and they mark their territory. So basically I marked my territory on the tree, pissed on it. And literally the tree was talking to me. He told me to tell the guy to thank the guy because the tree was mourning for the death of the forest, the forest, how where we come to, and people, and all this stuff. The tree was mourning something. And the tree told me to thank the guy for trying to doing his best to make the place sacred again. Oh my gosh, like I will never forget this day. I will never forget that day. Anyway, guys. Oh goodness, guys. Goodness gracious. Peace, everybody come against the room. I apologize for like with the waterworks, guys, but I'm just really highly sensitive being. Okay. Let's see. Yes, sister. Go in. You're really highly intuitive being. You are so beautiful. All good things. I love myself. Naturally attracted to a female's body. Me too. Sex. Yes, a sacred exchange of energy. Yes. This tree is your best friend. Yes. Fuck yeah. Trees be my best friend sometimes. Not me. I feel like I be like in Pocahontas. Like I am Pocahontas. I am Pocahontas. Like literally, I be seeing the faces of trees form within the trees, and they start talking to me. I can't help that. It's in my astrological programming to connect to the earth in such a manner, in such a way as well. Like especially when I have my shoes off and connect to the console. Literally connect to the earth. I'm able to like talk to flowers. I'm able to talk to the birds. I'm able to talk to the trees, and they tell me a whole lot of shit. Trees are very wise. The trees are our ancestors. We are the ancestors, and the trees have been here as well. So I've been a tree in my past life, so that's why I'm able to connect to the land of the fae. Let's see. Yes, piss on trees. Yeah, they are able to tell you from your they are able to tell from your urine what healing energy you need. Oh, really? That's old. That's OD facts. That's cool. Your soul is so beautiful, yo. We connect in that way. Give thanks, conscious teacher. Like, that's I love myself, John. I love myself. I love myself, Erie. I love myself. Whoa, what was that? And like they said, like master teacher and combination say, the lion is not the king of the jungle. It's the damn ants. They be out here saying, oh, this is my territory. You know what I'm saying? Trees are more loyal than humans. So this is the thing. Like, here's the thing about trees. What I was connecting to the trees in Babylon, and the trees in Babylon told me a very special thing. And this is on my YouTube, but I'm pretty sure no one watched much of that video. It's something called the magical grid here, and the trees store DNA just like we do. But the trees, here's the thing about the trees, they grow within time. The trees can live up to like hundreds of years old. So when you infuse your DNA with the tree, you're able to be whenever you pass off in this lifetime, in the next lifetime that you come, or if you are reincarnated here on this earth, you're able to pick up your information and your memories from being in that space where you pissed on the tree or where you left your DNA mark. These trees are wise as fuck. And this is just, like I'm telling you, like, this is the information I channeled from the trees. And they told me, like, yo, that's why it's Master Eligio the Christ, he's really promoting, like, drop your empty my pot, like, go ahead and empty your pot and go take a leak on these trees in the forest, on the earth. So your soil and your water is infused. It has in DNA infusing with the life that's growing abundantly. So when it grows, your DNA is going to be in there, and so you're able to tap into memory sources just by being in the auric field of the trees or in the environment. So that's why when me and this tree connected, because I felt like myself was in that tree. I felt like my DNA. I felt something so familiar with this tree. Even after I had my realization and my breakthrough of my crying and all this stuff, I felt like, yo, I've been here before. The forest talked to me. You know what I'm saying? So this is why it's very important to know yourself and to connect to nature. That's a drill for you, okay? And to ground yourself. So yeah. Ooh, something needs to be said. Follow your heart. Know your chart. From the start, you are your heart. I have the urge to piss on a tree now. That sounds so awesome. Go ahead. Like, literally, go ahead. Like, that's what we need to be doing anyway. We're giving our soil and we're giving back to nature. We're giving back to ourselves when we go ahead and, like, give our food, our soil, and water to nature when we go out and do this, take a squat in the forests or in a nearby tree. Is like that also gives the especially if you're eating really nice, it's like you're giving fertilizer to the plant to grow, you like nutrients. Just like the plants give us nutrients. It's like a cycle of life, baby. We eat the food, we digest the food, we make our own soil, we plant the nutrients back out into into the plant, and the plant grows and gives us fruit, and we eat the fruit, and da 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 da. And if you see what I'm talking about, you see what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Facts, straight up facts. Off topic question: how long did you take to? I'm actually locked up now. My locks are locked up for. It's about to be the ninth month. It's about to be 9 months. I believe it's 8 months right now, but I feel like it's 9 months. And these are semi freeform. So I did like start off with my own self, and then when I was with Yada, and that's what another thing I'm gonna get into. When I was with Yada, like they took me to get my hair separated into like things, but after that my first appointment with my locks, that was my last appointment. I just let them grow, and I just, they're literally my antennas. So you will see this one right here that has a copper on it, and then this one will have a copper on it. This is my antenna that sticks up a lot, like literally sticks up. So I place a copper on it to enhancify, my signals, the signals that's being broadcasted through me when it does stick up. Because copper have these like electromagnetic kind of properties in there, so I can receive information much clearer. So what else was I talking about? And then, I was talking about that's the thing when it comes down to people and knowing myself. I need to talk about this. Like, I don't need to talk about it, but literally study your chart and your Venus to know who you're meant to be with. Literally study your chart and know your placements in Venus, and know who you are as a person to know what really best fits you. Now, when I first was going to be with my ex, Yada, like that's where it was like he had very much knowledge on, and I'm attracted in my numerology chart. It says I'm attracted to people who knows stuff about herbs, who knows stuff about nutrition, who knows about health, who knows about being connected to nature, and all these things. And naturally I attract that person into my life. But the thing is, when I wasn't here's the thing, I came initially to learn from a person, to learn from somebody, and if I wasn't learning from that person, like I wouldn't feel like really so fulfilled and whatever like that. So Venus and Gemini, oh cool. So Venus and Gemini, you like somebody who stimulating conversations is what drives you in your love interest. Like if you can't have a stimulating conversation with this person, is like, what are you really here for? Like you're not really gonna be aroused by that. That's why I know about Venus and Geminis, because my moon's in Gemini. Let's see, how do I study my chart? You can go on Grupo Venus. Oh, there you go. We in tune. We in sync. There you go. Right there. Grupo Venus, or astrocafeastrology.com, or all these things, like these outlets. Just putting your information. That's your date of birth. Is your the time. If you know the time when you're born, that will be more information for you as well. So the date of birth, your time you're born, and the place you were born, and your name, and it'll give you all this information about who you truly are and your astrological programming, your placements within the stars. Okay, because you are a star. Remember that. Okay, so do you have to know your time of birth? Oh, I just said that. Yeah, you literally have to, like, if you can know your time of birth, that would really help. Literally help. I was thinking about this the other day. Do it in Babylon, and they punish you. Yeah, that's it. And that's the thing, like I'm trying to tell you guys. Oh, that thank you for that. That sparked me. That yes, we are in tune. That referred me back to the magical grid that the trees told me about. They cut every tree in they're cutting down trees in Babylon. See this is Babylon. The trees, the trees help. The trees give us oxygen. The trees have our DNA encoded in it, so it gives us memories when we're in the auric field. It gives us memories of the area, and familiar sense to the area. you know, where we connect to the trees when we're around that area. They cut all the trees down. That's why we're in such a state of confusion being around there, and like we're being directed and programmed by, you know, what we see, because we don't remember who we are, because the trees were cut down over there. Like our memory base were like literally sapped. But we also have the sun, but the sun, as you can see, doesn't really shine as much because they cloud it with the chemtrails. Fuck, Babylon know what the fuck they're doing, bruh. They know what they're doing. But this is the thing, when people can get connected to earth, when we connected to nature, we see right through that shit. We see right through that shit. They try to block the sun. They try to block the sun with their chemtrails, and they try to block with their smog, with their chemical air, and put chemicals in your skin, which is the largest organ on the body, is the skin. And they try to deter you of who you truly are, bro. They put you in cuticles, put you in boxes and prisons. Oh, they think they smart, but we smarter. We're racially smarter, okay? So let's see. Do you still study it? Study what? Study my natal chart? Can you still study it good? The time, just give more detail. Wait, can you rephrase that, Yuri? I'm not really sure the question you're asking. You're truly a star. Give thanks. We all are stars. We all are stars. Like literally. And this is why I resonate with Master Eligio the Christ, because he literally said what the information that was guided to me as well. Like literally, he said that we are the stars, as above so below. And literally like months before he said that, like something told me that, like, and I was just like, and I told my friends that, or my Babylon friends, when I was back in Babylon, when everybody was getting high and I was the only one not smoking, and all of a sudden someone was like, yo, what if we are stars, and as above so below? So that's why so many stars are in the sky. That's why there's so many, the reason why there's so many stars in the sky is because there's so many beings here on this earth. And also the plants are a star, because, and with each and every plant there's a star in the sky for them, and everything like that. And they looked at me, and all of a sudden there was a big old honk, like a confirmation from the universe. And then someone was like, only you would think about that. But I'm just like, but this was in me to say, like, what are you talking about? And then Master Eligio the Christ said the same shit. So it's like, this is why I resonate with my soul family, because they're on that frequency. They on this consciousness of being tapped in, tuned in, and turned on to the universe. This is the shit. Like, this is the information that we need to know. And we are stars. We all are stars. We all have a star in the sky. Oh, let me show you my star. Jungle hair. You already know what it is. All right, so when I was on ayahuasca, and I did 7 days and 8 nights in a tent in the wilderness when I was doing the Yadadian Walker Passage. So when I was basically in a tent with just water on a water fast for 7 days and 8 nights in the wilderness, on the 8th night, they gave me ayahuasca medicine. And ayahuasca medicine is basically like plant medicine. It just basically takes you into another realm. Or another state of consciousness, and another state of being. Like, it actually opens up your pineal gland, right? Am I naked? Yes, I'm naked. I'm always naked. This is my skin. This is my clothes. Anyway, so I went to the cosmos. I literally saw myself shooting up into the cosmos, and I visited my star. Now, this is like really resonating with you guys. This is my star, right? This is what the form that she showed me, literally. Like, and this is why I'm artistic, because I'm literally tapped into this these realms, and this higher states of consciousness, so I can literally draw what I'm able to see. And this is what just the form that she showed me, right? That's the star, like literally the star heart, you know what I'm saying, the green light. And this is this is the cosmos. This is the form that she showed me. Now, notice how her blue skin, right? Notice how her blue skin is just like if anybody knows Krishna, like the depicted of pictures of Krishna, like this other gods, like, and there's other god that comes out from other star galaxies, you know what I'm saying, that have these blue skins. But anyway, she told me, my star told me when I was on this ayahuasca medicine, she told me I'm a goddess. And I'm like, okay, so if I'm a goddess, why do I not know myself? She was like, there's many gods and goddesses as much as there's many stars in the sky. And each and every star is a god and goddess. and we were placed here. We forgot, but they try to forget. They try to we was taken away from this information, and we was placed here with the amnesia. And she told me, as much stars are in the sky, there's much gods and goddesses, but for in his story, there was just the we are all one, correct, we are all one consciousness, but in his story there was only just, the gods and goddesses that had their information jotted down in history, or jotted down. It was just they wrote their stories were written because of their path of enlightenment they chose, and what they've done for the earth plane, what they've done here for the realm here. So that's why they got their recognition, and that's why, like when they got bright enough to shine their light on many places and things, like they became a sun basically, because we are suns, and we are fractal pieces of the sun. So the more light you shine, the more people you impact, the more brighter your star becomes. So when people literally say I'm the brightest star in the sky, is because like you're doing an amazing job here, and like you're being enlightened. Oh my god, this is some deep shit. This is some really deep shit. You're being enlightened, so you're lighting up. You're doing your purpose here. You're being a light source. So as above, so below. So the more light you spread here, the more lighter you become of your heart. And your heart is also in the sky, because you're only being projected here. Oh shit! Go ahead, yo. I don't know where this is coming from, but look, like this is the star. This is how she came to me, and this is the star. This is your heart. So you're being projected here. Shout outs to Master Ezekiel the Christ for sparking me in this moment in time with the information that's putting 1 and 2 together. So we're being projected here. We portal here through the sun. We're being projected here from a star, because we are stars, and the star is our heart. So the more we enlighten our heart, the more we enlighten the star. Fuck! Oh my god, yo, this shit is amazing. This shit is amazing. Oh my god, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm starting to feel like this vibration right now that's making me want to cry and everything. Like, I'm getting these divine downloads. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I was like, yo, this shit is amazing. It resonates so much with me. Okay, if y'all get it, please type 1. Hit 1 if this resonates with you, because I'm not going crazy here. Like, I literally feel like this is some information. Whoo, bro, like, whoo, shit. Okay, a whole download. Oh shit, I feel like crying, laughing, like everything at the same time right now. I really feel like jumping up again and dancing, but y'all don't need to see my sacred body in this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? It's all up on my Instagram anyway. Whatever, I don't care. Type 1. Y'all hitting 1. Y'all get this. We are literally stars. The more we enlighten ourselves, the more we enlighten our hearts, the more the brighter our star in the sky shines. Fuck! That's some shit. Someone share this with Master T. Someone share this video. Like, I have to save this. I gotta make sure let me go ahead and make sure my phone charged. I am not missing this video. Charging up this. All right, y'all. Wow. Let me just say, I appreciate all the energy in here. Y'all all sparking me in this moment. I can feel y'all. Like, literally, I can feel the energy in which each and every one of the souls that's on this broadcast right now. We have this whole collective consciousness to where we are so enlightened and so in tune. We spark each other through our energy field. We spark each other through our energy. So with me being like the empath that I am, and I'm feeling like it's not just coming from me, it's coming from this source, this consciousness. I'm feeling all of our hearts together in this moment, and I'm feeling the love. And the more that I feel the love and the uplifting and all this beautiful energy, that's the more that the more information I receive. I love myself, y'all. We all in this together. This is not just me. This is all of us together. This is one consciousness, and we doing the thing. Carbonation, stand up. We doing this shit. Like, it's like, this is why it's so important to get with the soul tribe and get with your soul family, because this is how you spark each other in this way. You know what I'm saying? It's so important to get to the energy and be around certain energies that spark you in a way that's going to uplift and spark a consciousness of expand your consciousness to the whole another 5th degree level. I love myself. Your energy is sincere. I believe you're a great teacher and then student. And then you can counsel the counselor. I'll give thanks, love. Give thanks, Tiny. Like that's what I'm here to do. Like literally I am a master teacher. I'm not going to confirmation. I am a master teacher. Like I have no ooh fuck. What is this ringing? Ooh, whoa. Oh my god. Y'all are seeing me in my rarest form right now. That's why sometimes I gotta be isolated from people, because people gonna really feel like you're fucking crazy. People gonna look at you like you're crazy when you're awakening, and this shit is really like like you start laughing and crying and start hearing these things and start feeling stuff in your chest and start feeling this vibration freaking off for you. And like people's gonna literally, this is why people who are awakening, they some people will place them in crazy homes. Literally, one of my grandma told me, look, like she literally told me, like, maybe you need to go check yourself in. Literally, like, maybe you gotta get some medicine. I don't know what's wrong with you, but if you ain't in the system, I don't know what's wrong with you. And I was just like, what the fuck? They really think I'm crazy, but I'm just awakening. I'm just being who I truly am. I'm a master teacher here on this earth plane. I've been here many times. This is what I've came here to do. And this is why I'm resonating with a family that's also master teachers. And hey, like, I can't help that. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, it's like, yo, y'all seeing me in my rarest form, and this is why I had to separate myself and isolate myself, because some people don't really know how to take this shit. Some people will really look at you crazy, like, what the fuck is wrong with this? Excuse my language, but what is wrong with this bitch? What's going and this is the thing, like, when you start to awaken, and you start to be activated, when you're activating, your body, your vessel starts to do the same thing, you know. So it's like you're activating your DNA. So it's like you probably have different reactions throughout your body. I know one time I started vibrating really hard, like, and when you start vibrating like that and your eyes start twitching, oh my god, my twin sister, bro, she really freaked me out one time. Like, literally, like, things start happening, like, I'm getting all over this place. Okay, your vessel will start to activate with you. When your mind starts to activate, so does your vessel, because remember, it's body, mind, and spirit. Everything is one. Whatever happens in your mental is showing up into your physical form. So your vessel starts to activate in certain different ways. When you start to vibrate and people start to see you vibrating, your eye twitching, and you start talking to yourself like and start saying conspiracy theories out of nowhere, like talking to yourself, they will deem you crazy right there and there and try to put you up in a mental prison that keeps you trapped in a box. So when they trap you in that box, in that prism, you can't expand your consciousness. But really, what you need to do is get your ass out to nature. Ooh, come through, source. I feel it. What you really need to do is get your ass out to nature, so you can experience. I'm getting all this stuff from crying, guys. Excuse me. What you really need to do is get your ass out to nature and get your genes activated by nature. What you really need to do is get your genes activated by the sun even more, and get your nutrients from the sun, from more natural sources now. But they put you in a box, in a prism, and put with air conditioning and have chemicals in it. And when you go into the asylum and stuff like that, and try to, like, tell you, oh, you're just crazy, you need, and put you in medications that actually genetically modifies your DNA and kills your DNA. So now you're not able to awaken and shit like that. They think they know what they're doing, but you have this spiritual detective right here. I'm telling you, I'm seeing straight through this system. I'm seeing straight through that shit. Like, they really try. That's what happens. Like, literally, people get awakened and they try to put you in places and things that keeps the DNA from activating. No, you can't hold me back from this information getting out there. People need to know. And doctors, and one other thing, this one's coming to my mind, doctors are trying to inject people right now with some kind of, like, virus or DNA that shows up on tests as certain things, and so they can tell you have a certain thing and keep you in a mental mind state of, oh, I'm gonna die, or oh, I have this certain thing, and keep you in a state of depression, and actually manifest things through your mental of what they told you have. Come through, let me know, give me all the information, because I'm speeding it out. These people need to know right now. Come through, source. Come through. Would come through. Like that's what they're doing right now. They literally like I had an experience. Like literally, it was some fugazi shit going on in the clinic. Like literally, I went to go get checked. I actually went to get my checkup or whatever like that. And they tried to. They literally was waiting on some shit. There was like, I'm sitting here saying I want to get blood tests. I want to get blood tests. And I literally, they was like, the nurse was so fucking sus, y'all. The nurse was like, oh wait, okay, I remember now. I'm like, yo, what? And I'm sitting here for like some minutes, and they're like, and she comes back in and she looks at me and is like, oh yeah, that's right. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you getting prepared for right now? What are you preparing for me right now? And I didn't say shit. I let it slide. And then what happened was, like, the doctor that I came to, she was like, oh, last time, what did we say? Da, 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 da. And then I was like, I don't know, y'all supposed to be having a test. Y'all supposed to have all the information y'all need over here. And she was like, oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah, we checked you for this and that and the third. We did your pap smear and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, you remember me. Out of all the people that come, you can remember me. Like, I remember that. Like, this shit was really sus, y'all. Like, literally really sus. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. They will literally try to inject you with some shit. This is why you need to, can you go live? Can I go live with you, sis? Yeah, son, like, when I'm going to finish this live right here, so I can, like, have this information. And I'm going to go live again. Or we can go live with each other. Yo, let's go. Let's get it. So, okay, going back to this information, though. So, someone needs to know this. This is why Allegio to Christ, Master Teacher, Allegio to Christ is telling people not to go to the doctor. And I kind of agree. Because you can also be your own doctor. You can actually research your shit, know your shit, and listen to your intuition and get so in tune with yourself that you know what's going on with you, so you know how to heal yourself. And that's the role of a healer. You know what I'm saying? But they literally in Babylon are doing some fugazi shit in the industry, especially for the black melanated woman. Someone's telling me, especially for the black melanated woman and the black people and the melanated people out there, they're trying to do some population control. Oh my God, I'm spitting out some information. I'm getting tapped in. I'm channeling right now. Like, I'm literally channeling some information that Source wants me to know and wanted me to tell you guys. Do you have locks to be conscious? What? Do I have locks to be conscious? Actually, let me tell you this. For some reason, I was resonating with getting locks, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I end. That food be thy medicine. Facts, literally. Like, this is why I'm into nutrition and everything like that. I want to heal through my foods, through my mental space, and everything like that. But anyway, I was resonating with locks for some reason, and someone was just telling me, like, literally my soul was telling me to lock my hair. It wasn't after I started to, like, really get tapped into the information, and after I started locking my hair, like, really resonating with it, that I found out that our hair is our antennas. You know what I'm saying? And these things, like, literally, like, hold information, and literally, like, when you let them grow, is like you get more cosmically, like, there's something where it comes in, that information is able to come in more cleaner, more faster, when you're not combing it or putting heat on it, like permanent and all this other stuff. So I went natural, and then hold on. Oh shit, okay, 2 minutes remaining. I read it wrong. Do you have to have locks to be conscious? Oh, do I have locks to be conscious? Oh, no. To be honest with you, as long as you keep your hair in your natural form and let it grow naturally, naturally it's going to lock up anyway. Naturally, when you just let it grow natural, it's going to lock up anyway, because these are leaves. These are actually leaves of our hair, like, of our being, of our walking, breathing tree form. So, like, literally it's going to lock up because of the 9 ether hair, the spiral of it curling up like that. So this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? This is a natural lock right here. I just let this happen. Whatever it did, it just did it. But any hoosers, I'm going to go get off. To answer your question, Tony, no, you don't have to be conscious. You don't have to have locks to be conscious. But to be honest with you, you want to keep your hair natural as can be. You know what I'm saying? I know a person in combination named Anaya. She doesn't have her hair in locks, but it's very natural, very beautiful, very Afrocentric, is in an afro. So, no. Anyway. Any hoosers, I'm going to get off now. You guys, I love myself. I give thanks for the sparked information, sparked consciousness. I'm give thanks for everything. I'm thankful for everything. Y'all, like, thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Hit up my YouTubes. You know what I'm saying? Gypsy Lotus for right now. You know what I'm saying? Polite doesn't have locks. Palax does. He's very smart. He's very intelligent. But to be honest with you, it would be nice if you just grow out your hair. These are your nervous system. Is your extension of your nervous system. So anyway, 13 seconds left. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and light to you guys. I love you. I love myself.